Hello, hello. I gotta fix this. How do I fix this? Maybe I can just go like this. Hello? Sorry. Stop moving. Hang on a second, guys. Hello? I'm gonna fix this real quick, my little stand here. Why is it moving so much? Okay, here we go. There we go. And now I just gotta get this to go this. Where is this supposed to go? Hello? Gonna do garlic, preparing to do garlic planting this fall. I'm just getting my little situation set up here. I have a little bit of irritation. Oh my goodness. Okay, well. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse. Just getting set up here. Forgive me. Wish this wouldn't pivot so much. Okay, I'm gonna try it like this. Hello? All right, we're just gonna do it like this. Hi, everybody. Garlic today. We're gonna do some garlic. Oh, I hope I got a little bit of irritation. That's okay though. Should always use gloves when they're in the garden. Got a little bit of irritation. That's fine. Hello. I'm going through and we're gonna be talking about fall planting in the garden. Ooh, these might not be good. Yeah, these are not good for me to plant from. Put this over here. Hello, hi. If you guys are into fall gardening, I wanted to show I'm doing some garlics. These are store-bought garlics that I've regrown year after year. Hello, hello, welcome. We're going through and preparing to grow fall garlics. Okay, what I'm gonna show you here is these are all garlic braids of garlics that I grew and harvested earlier in May, June of last year. Sorry, of this year. Some of them look better than others. And you'll notice, what do we see? These are just colored like they would. Hello, Sanjay. If you guys are into growing your own garlic, let me know. I'm in North Texas and we are getting ready to plant our garlic soon. Do you guys know how to plant garlic? If not, you guys should join me here. This is some of the garlic that I've planted. In particular, these didn't keep so well. So there is a certain time to harvest your garlic, and it definitely looks like I left this one in the ground a little too long. So you'll see this one, I probably won't be able to plant anything from. Oh, I don't want to make a mess. So I'm gonna put this off to the side. But anytime you want to plant garlic, you always pick your largest bulbs. Hello, hi. Oh, I can only understand English and maybe a little bit of Mandarin. So here are some garlic bulbs. I'm literally going through to pick which are the largest ones that I can grow bulbs from for this upcoming season. Garlic takes 9 months to grow. Oops. So like this one's a great one. Look how big that bulb is. The way garlic grows is you put one of these in the ground, maybe about as deep as it is tall. So about this tall, right? Into the ground. And then it'll regrow a whole new bulb over the following 9 months. Good morning, Jackie. Jackie, I know you already planted your garlic, but this is for those who haven't yet. It's just been so dry in Texas. And we haven't had rain for like 2 weeks now, and there's no rain in the forecast. Maybe the same ways for you, Jackie. Hi, Dominique. Welcome back. And so I have not planted them yet, and I'm not sure that I will. I think I'm gonna try to find time next week, but right now the ground is just so dry. Hello, I'm the best. I am the best. We're planting garlic today. Hydra, I'm gonna try and grow. Okay, Hydra, I don't know how you're gonna be able to do that. I appreciate that though. I have like no Cash App or anything up, but okay, so what we're talking about here today is garlic and growing it in your fall garden. These are garlic braids that I made from garlic that I grew over the last, what did I say? Since May. In May and June, I harvested it. So if you want to grow your garlic and you're in a southern climate, you would grow soft neck garlic. Garlic, yes, I'm sharing with you guys. Sorry, I was out in the garden. I think I touched some eggplant and then I rubbed my eye, and so I might have a little bit of irritation here, but you guys know why. 500. Thanks, Dominique. Okay, so the fun thing you should know. So first you have to get what you get called seed garlic. If you don't get it from the seed garlic, I have also grown from store-bought garlic. Store-bought garlic is most likely soft neck garlic. By soft neck, it literally means this: the neck of the garlic is soft. If you're in a more northern climate, you would be planting what you call a hard neck garlic. This you would not be able to bend. Thank you for the loves and likes and appreciation. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I hope you learned something new. Okay, so I'm into growing my own food, but also a little bit of garden to table, as well as just general getting outside, because I think it's good for everybody. Exercise and vitamin D. So back to garlic. I have actually been regrowing my garlic for the last 3 years, and it all started from store-bought. Like I was saying, store-bought garlic is typically soft neck variety. So if you're in a southern climate, you should be planting soft neck. If you're in northern climate, you should be planting hard neck. Hard neck is a little bit tougher to find in the grocery stores. I think you can find them at farmer markets when they're in season, but right now, you should have already planted them by now, because I know some people in the north have already experienced some frost. And ideally, you want your garlic to be set and in ground, growing for at least 3 weeks before frost comes in. So in North Texas here, where I am at, you would plant your garlic at least 3 weeks before first frost. Our first frost is going to be mid-November. So I've still got a little more than a month to go. What I'm doing here is I'm picking my largest cloves. Dominique, have I grown anything new? Eggplant. Eggplant's the new thing that's growing, and it's growing so well. The beautiful purple, they're called, I guess, Chinese eggplants. They're the long variety. And that's what I've been posting about. I did like a pizza with it topped. But yes, so garlic. You pick your largest clove. So I'm literally going through here. I'm opening up all these cloves, and I'm going to set aside the ones that I'm going to plant in the ground. Where is everyone from? Are you, okay. Well, there were a lot of people, and I was going to ask you guys where you guys were from so I could speak in more relative terms. Jackie, your single garlic clove I planted is growing a few leaves. Yay! Okay, how exciting. See, like this, so you always want to pick your largest cloves, because those will also make for the largest bulbs. So this is a singular clove here. Here's a smaller clove, and what I would do with this, I'd probably just cook with it. So I'm separating the ones that I'm going to cook from the ones I'm going to plant. This is also a singular bulb. I mean, look at this, you guys. This is a singular, not bulb, a singular clove. Like, some of these cloves are huge. All right, so this is the ones I'm going to plant. I'm just peeling it apart here. If you get Cash App and you added, oh, Dominique. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Oh. Jackie, I plan to, okay, so with garlic, that's a great question, yeah. So with garlic, you always need to find a bed, right, of, I'm gonna go check that out, Dominique. I didn't realize that. As you know, I'm kind of new to YouTube. Like, I never even used it to watch even, so thank you. Okay, okay, I'll check that out, Dominique. I plan to plant, like, as many as I can. Like, look at all this garlic. This is garlic that I harvested in May, but we haven't either eaten or, yeah, so basically I'm just gonna replant as much of it as I can. I have historically used the hell strip, or what they call is the medium between the sidewalk and the main street. That's where I've been planting mine. Okay, so like, look at this bulb. Look at the size of this bulb. This is one I grew. So unfortunately, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to grow from this one because like I mentioned, when it comes to garlic, you do have to harvest at the right time. And this one I think I left in the ground a little too long. You can tell, because like, look, it's like almost like decayed. So this is probably not any good. Thank you, Jackie. So this one, there is a little wasteful. Like, look at this. It's no good inside, right? So this is why it's imperative to harvest at the right time. This one I left in the ground a little too long, which is why it did not store well. And this is what happens. It's like literally deteriorated. So that's fine. Can't plant that one. But definitely have a few to plant from. Dominique, how's it going? How are you guys doing? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Jackie, thanks for always hanging out. So let's get the, like, this isn't bad. I'll probably cook with this one. Where's my cooking section? Okay, I'll put the cooking section to the side. Oh, good, Dominique. When should I harvest if I planted in early October? So it's generally 9 months, but the telltale signs for soft necked is it literally falls over when it's done, kind of like onion. When the leaves start to fall over, it'll usually be the first few bottom leaves turn yellow, and then it'll flop over because it's a soft neck garlic, and that's how you know you can pull it up. Although, you know what? I did have some garlics that didn't exhibit that, but oh no, I think I was just late to harvest. You should be checking though in June, just to make sure that you don't miss any and have ones like these where you leave them in the ground too long and they start to rot. Thank you. Yay! Okay, me too. Me too. Okay, so what was I doing? This, what do you think? This is clearly not what clove. Let's see if we can separate them. Okay, thanks Dominique for saying hi. Oh, okay, thanks Dominique. That sounds fun. Oh, okay, yeah. It's like this one, parts of my bulb here were not so good. So this one, I mean, I'll try to plant it, but I don't know if it's gonna be any good. We'll try. I'm gonna plant this one too. But yep, let me know if you guys have any questions on garlic. Some of these, Jackie, I'm a little scared to open some of these because I do know that I left some of these in the ground a little too long. So I'm like a little scared. I mean, this one looks okay. It's definitely more yellow than garlic would normally be. I'm gonna go ahead and plant these though. So yeah, separate each one of these and then plant them in the ground at least 2 inches deep, or at least as deep as it is tall. That's the general rule for any seed. Always plant as deep as it is tall. So that would be like this depth. This would be your soil top, and this would be the tip of the garlic. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I have lots of garlic here. I don't know, these are like not the right color though, so I think I'm just gonna try and plant these everywhere. Like this we could use. This one I'll use, I'm just separating it out here. Some of these are small, we'll try to cook with it. I can't wait to have more fresh garlic though. Some of these are so yellow. Okay, these we'll use for cooking. Okay. Okay, this is done. And I'm just gonna then compost all of this. Do they need full... Oh, Jackie, yeah, that's a really great question. So yes, even though they're considered winter crops, you still need like a good amount of sun to get really good bulbs, which is why I would say my garlics, because they're in the southern facing front lawn, right? In the wintertime, you should try to plant in a southern facing space because that's the space that's going to get the most sun. If you guys have noticed, like the way the sun falls is different now, right? Because the sun is literally lower in the sky. So if you place against any south facing sun, that's where you'll get the most sun. My front yard is south facing, which is why I've planted there. And it's probably the only reason why I've gotten like quite a few large bulbs, because it gets 8 hours of sun in that section, even in wintertime, when generally the shadows are longer and the days are shorter. So yeah, definitely. Where is your, Jackie, where is your garlic currently planted? Hello guys. Just showing how to plant garlic. This is garlic that I planted from store-bought 3 years ago, and I keep replanting them every year. So in May or June of this year, I harvested these and am now setting some aside for planting. Typically, you pick your biggest cloves. I look at some of these. Look at this clove I have. Look at that. Look at the size of that. That's like a little bit, that's like 1.5 inches tall. Okay, so I'm gonna open these, smaller bulb here. But yes, Jackie, the more sun you have, the better they grow and the bigger bulbs you have. Everything, yeah. Some of these, so one of the things that I'm not a perfect gardener, and you'll see that this bulb, I've clearly didn't harvest it at the opportune moment because it's deteriorated, but that's fine. I am gonna, yeah. I mean, it's a little yellow. I'm gonna try and plant it anyway. It doesn't look like it's going bad, so that's good. Any of these that are like really yellow, I guess not as good to like, see like this middle one, this one's rotted though. So yeah, stay on top of your harvest. Don't let it go to waste like I did. Or at least part of it. Yeah, this one. I'll try to plant these. Heck, why not? Like this one, not good anymore. Let's see this one. This one might be able to grow from. Okay, we got more. Hello, Sally. Hi. We're planting garlic. Or rather, I'm preparing to select from last year's garlic to plant this upcoming year's garlic. And what you do is you pick your largest bulbs. I live in North Texas, and in the southern climates, you should be planting soft neck garlics. Literally means soft neck. Whereas if you live in a hardier climate, you would have already planted a hard neck garlic. Right now, I think a lot of the north is already experiencing some frost at this time. So do be mindful of that. Sally, if you're, let me know where you're from so I can like speak more relevantly. Jackie, you're saying, my garlic is in a pot next to my neighbor's house. It gets full morning sun, but the ginger blocks the afternoon sun. Okay, I think that'll work. I think that'll be fine. Hi, Yuli. I need a tissue, guys. Seasonal allergies. Hold on. I need a tissue. I'll be right back. Oh. I'm back with tissue. Oh my gosh. Okay. But I wish I had done this outside because all these little garlic shavings are getting everywhere on the table. Okay. But yes, so you pick your largest cloves, like I have here, and we'll be planting them in the ground. You plant it as deep as it is. It gets full morning sun, but the ginger blocks the afternoon. Okay. If you can move it, Jackie, if you can move it to a better area, since you have it in a pot anyway, consider that. So I'm breaking apart my garlic. Okay, bring it closer. Ooh, these look good. this one's good. Still smells good too. I'll probably plant these. I mean, I'll probably eat these. Use this in stir fry. Hello? Hello? Okay, let's see. I'm just breaking these apart. Ooh, yeah. Oops. I think these are still good to eat. I think this yellow means that it's like aged, but at least it's not moldy, right? So I'm just breaking them apart. Oh, some of these are really small. Oh, this one's already, it's already exposed. Gotta cut this up and use it soon. All right, a few more here to go through. This is my first time really paying attention. Should the ginger be in more sun as well, you think? That's right, you don't have freezing. How is ginger gonna do? Because you guys still get cooler temperatures even though it's not freezing. That's why I think the ginger will just slow down. In my area, it would just die, which is why I was going to say just leave it there. But I forget that you guys don't really get frost every year. Maybe you could bring your ginger in, actually. I think it's going to really slow down. As soon as it starts to get cooler, ginger will stop growing as well. So you may need to consider bringing it in as a houseplant. That's what I plan to do with my pineapple. Oh, that's right. You were saying you're expecting snow this year. That's right. Garlic. So garlic is okay to get snow. You just mulch it. That's what I do. And garlic and onions, you don't have to protect those. Your ginger, though, you would need to up-pot that and take that in, though. I just know that ginger does not like it cold and it will grow really slowly. I remember this from springtime. I tried to plant some leftover ginger I had that sprouted from store. Oh yeah, like, oops. Oh, not good, not good. Ah! Okay, so that one's, I really gotta watch my harvests. This one too, this one might be not good as well. Yeah, it's not gonna keep. Okay. Oh. All right, this one. Let's see. We're expecting, hello, Dawn. That's right. Okay, yeah, so I was showing them how exciting. So Jackie, you were saying last time I bought you brought an outside plant inside. You had to sacrifice my first plant. Oh no. Yeah, I know it's tricky. You want to make sure you're like using soil that doesn't have living things in it, ideally. Yeah, Donna, I was just talking about planting these. So I'm just selecting my biggest cloves. And you'll see, these might even not, I mean, I try to dry them as best I can, but they're a little more yellow than store-bought. Smells garlicky, but not in that fresh way, a little bit more of an aged garlic, if you will. And so I'm going to be planting the largest cloves for garlic next year. Let's see. Hi, Andy Birdman. Do you have ginger to be a perennial? What if I harvest it all and plant it again? Hi, Andy Birdman. I guess it depends on your climate. I think you could do that if you were in a central climate or close to the equator. But in North Texas, allergies / I think all this stuff is like irritating me. What were we talking about? Ginger. I think you could if you lived closer to the equator, but North Texas, we freeze. So if I left a ginger plant out there, it would definitely perish. Yeah, I think that would totally work, Andy, if you harvested what you could, and then once it started to get warm again, replant it. Yeah, you could totally do the same. Yeah, that would totally work. I've personally never done it before, but I could see how that works. Like I've seen store-bought sprout, and then I planted it in the ground. I've seen it grow, and then the idea is that you could harvest it and regrow again. So yeah, same concept for ginger. Ooh, okay, yeah. See, these are good. These garlics are still good. I'll just save these to stir fry with. Some of them are a little smaller, so I'll save theirs to stir fry. I'm starting to get quite a little bit of a collection here, and I only have so much room, so. Oh, that's right, Jackie, you were asking me. So like last year, I think I ended up growing, I don't know, something like 60 something bulbs. But like I said, I left some of them in the ground a little too long, which is why they didn't keep. This is so they're just kind of like rotting away, I guess. Um, yeah, these ones go. Let's see. I had. Oh, cool, Dawn. You had winter melon soup? That's very cool. Now you know what I'm talking about. Now you know what I was cutting up on my channel. I'm just very cool. Dawn, you're so nice about it. It's a very mild vegetable, and so it literally takes on the flavor of whatever you stew it in. So that's I appreciate that though. Thanks for going out to try it. That's awesome. Ginger grows well. Yeah, that they would, Dawn. They would grow well in southern Florida. Hi, Just. Donation. I don't know. I don't know. I've never even set it up before. But I was just going to show you guys how to grow garlic. Thank you, Jess, though. I appreciate that. Maybe I'll figure out how to set that up. But yeah, it is really good. Hi, Green. So I already harvested. Oh, I can't really show you guys. But I did have garlic that I harvested last year. And I'm just regrowing them again for this year. And what you do is you pick your largest cloves of garlic, and then you replant them in the ground as deep as they are tall, so about this depth. And then over 9 months, it'll grow from a clove into a whole bulb. And then you harvest in June of next year. Yes, love to cook with garlic as well. Ah. Jackie, you're saying, my husband stuck a piece of ginger in a pot last year. Now it's gotten so many still. How? I'm so excited. I'm excited for you too. I tried to plant ginger. I think I didn't plant it in the right spot this year, so the plant never came up. But once I get some more, we have winter coming here, so I'm gonna be probably putting it in the house for now. Stocks. Nice, very nice. I need to do the same with ginger, though, to be honest. I should be doing that. Let's see. Oh, look at this the cutest little bulb here. I'm probably just going to save this one directly for cooking with. I'm not even going to bother. This one's not good. But okay, done. Done. So now we got some cloves for next year. And yeah. Let me know if you guys have any questions about garlic planting. I should also cover ginger too. I don't have any ginger right now though. But yeah, I love doing that. That's the way for you to grow ginger and garlic and then just keep reaping or harvesting. Leave a little bit, grow for next year. Ah, it's perfect. I wish Florida, Dawn, you're saying, I wish Florida could grow garlic. I know. Yeah, you were saying, yep. You were saying. What would happen, Dawn? I'm just curious. Would it just like not grow well or just grow really small? I'm just wondering. Or would it just start rotting in the ground? Has anyone ever tried? Let's try to see this. Okay. That needs to plant. It will rot. Okay. Yeah. Darn. Darn. So here are all the ones that I'm, let's see, foods, yeah. Some of these are already exposed or no longer have the skin on them, so I am going to just use those to stir fry with. And they're also on the smaller side. So I'm going to stir fry these. And then these I will plant in the ground. You got I'm just reading, Jackie. You got half an inch of rain the other day. And it rained. Oh, wow, Jackie. Because even in North Dallas, we've gotten rain within the last 2 weeks. but it's been really dry since then, and there's no sight of rain. We did get a little bit of rain 2 days ago, but I mean, it was like so little. It was like a sprinkle. Humidity and mold are the biggest enemies. Ah, that's right. Every climate has their own challenges. It's been raining every day here. Wow. Wow, dog. That's ridiculous. I mean, normal for Florida, but I'm just thinking about how dry it is here and how we could use some of that. I was talking with Jackie the other. I'm in San Antonio. It's very, very. That's right. Oh, it is very, very dry. Oh, okay, Jackie. I almost thought you were even like more south, like closer to Mexico. Okay, but San Antonio. Okay, it hasn't. Oh, it's been too rainy. I see. I see. Boo. What do you do with all that rain? All your rain catchments are overflowing. That's something that I wanted to work on. As I was talking, I think last or maybe 2 lives ago, I wanted to work on a rain catchment system. I recently got the sprinklers fixed. So the idea is that I'm gonna now remove those sprinkler heads and switch them out for drip line heads. That's what I want to do. And then that also means I got to get like those buckets to catch the water. I have a gutter system, so I just actually need the actual buckets to store the water. I'm excited. I think during dry spells, it'll still be very dry, but it'll be exciting to be able to leverage what rainwater I can. You have a well. Oh, how cool. That's awesome, Dawn. Jackie, our early summer was unusually wet, but yes. Yep, that's right, Jackie. We had a really pretty wet summer. It did get dry in July, but it wasn't multiple weeks of 100-degree weather, right? Okay, what am I gonna do? This I wanted to put to the side here. This mess over here. Ah! Do a little cleanup here. Oh yeah. Oh, thank goodness, no hurricanes. Yes. Thank goodness. Although we had flooding earlier this summer. Yeah, in July we had like some really bad flooding in central Texas. Oh, so sad. That was kind of close to you, Jackie, wasn't that? It was like near San Antonio, I thought. Look at this mess. Ugh. Most definitely, Dawn. I would prefer a wet summer for you too, rather than a hurricane. All right, let's put this up to the side. Let's see, what else can I talk about? I don't have any ginger eyes, otherwise I show that. We can talk about onions. Jackie, you guys were okay, I presume, though? At least your immediate area. Because otherwise, I mean, I don't know how that stuff rebuilds. You planted some green onions. Okay. Okay, I also known as scallions, right? I also planted some scallions. It's very hot though. It took a while. It's taking them a little bit to sprout though, because it's just been still so hot. Okay, glad to hear, Jackie. Oh, so one of the things that I'm gonna be doing, let me see if I can get my seeds real quick, is, and Dawn, you guys can grow onions though? Do you guys grow onions with ease, or is that also a concern too? Or do you struggle growing onions as well because of the humidity? But I am, for the first year, gonna be planting my onions from seed. Historically, I've gone to like Callaway's and I've bought onion sets in January to plant. But this year, I'm gonna be doing seeds and I'm really excited. I also will be having shallots. It looks like I've got some shallot seeds So I'm going to be planting those as well. Okay, let's see. You were saying, Dawn, we can grow onions, but it is normally a small harvest. Ah, that makes sense. I have only one green onion that's actually started. I hope it takes. So do I. I find, Jackie, I find it's easier just to go to the store and like snip it and then regrow it, but I like a good challenge. So I am also this year starting some scallions as well. Okay, it grows in a greenhouse. Oh, darn. So yeah, Florida isn't all great. You got Disney World, and then you've got great year-round weather, but not good enough for onions and garlic. Let's see. I think I'm gonna, it looks like I have like some short day red burgundy ones. So I'm gonna try to start those this year. Yay! These look like scallion seeds, huh? Yeah, they all kind of look the same. Everything in the onion family just kind of looks like these, I don't know what you call it. It's like triangular black seeds. So this is the red onion variety. Well, I started. Oh, nice, Jackie. Yes, yeah. Yeah, you just let them sprout. Yep. Oh my gosh. And then I got some shallots. See, like shallots. This, I don't know. I just see, look, it all looks exactly the same. And to Dawn's point, yeah, they're the exact same family. So these are shallots, which to me, I just describe them as like the Asian red onion, right? That's what it is. It looks like a red onion, but it's smaller and it's kind of more of a blend between garlic and onion. So these are shallots here. Excited to grow that. Let's see what else. Okay, so those are the only ones I had on hand at the moment. But they pretty much look exactly the same. And the scallions look the same too. What else is there? I'm just trying to see here if I can. Let's see, carrots. Oh, I have some watercress. Should I start those? Let's see what those look like. I haven't even opened this. Again, I think to me, watercress is like the Asian nasturtium. Because nasturtium's kind of peppery, right? And you eat it for its leaves. Or you could also eat the nasturtium flowers. I feel like watercress is the same thing. It's just like the Asian version of nasturtium. Wow, those are really, really, really tiny. It almost looks like little red ticks or something. Okay. What else? I'm excited to plant corn again next year. Look at these corns. Look how beautiful those are. I planted a lot of corn, not related, but I planted a lot of corn, or rather I planted 2 corns and I didn't realize they needed to be planted in like mass. So I'm excited to be filling that front space, median space between the street and the sidewalk with all of this. It's just gonna be like a roll full of corn stalks. And it's also gonna function as a privacy fence, I guess. Privacy fence. Oh, you like watercress bowls? Okay. Corn grows. Okay. Perfect, because in Texas we do have a lot of clay soil. Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited about next year. I'm just gonna grow like a whole section of corn. Okay. What else do I have? Oh, here's the scallion. Oh, here are the scallion seeds. So I'm gonna take out the scallion seeds and you're gonna be like, isn't that the same thing as onion? Oh, these are, oh, okay. These are actually green. Do you think they colored them? I don't know why this is from the Korean store. I feel like they color painted that. Because I opened another thing of scallions and it was actually black. I don't know, this looks weird to me. Have you guys actually seen green seeds before? Weird. Okay. Let me just make sure I'm caught up. I don't know why it's green, honestly. Because I was using scallion seeds from a different packet and it was black. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense, Dawn. I'm gonna put this back inside. Okay. Yeah, I have a lot of seeds. I have a lot of seeds that I look forward to making more use out of next year. I got stingy with my seeds. I probably should have started more, but I got stingy. I think I was afraid that I wasn't going to eat all of it, and then so I used it sparingly, but almost too sparingly because I have a ridiculous amount of seeds. Like this is just one of 3 of these. And like some of these are like these big seeds. This one's like snow peas right here. Huge. Anyway, what are y'all's plans for today? Happy Friday, everyone. We just got, FYI, for those who are just joining, we just got through, I went through my collection, my garlic braids, and I picked off some of the garlic bulbs. Some of them were no longer good anymore, probably because I didn't harvest them at the right time. But some of them were definitely still good. You pick off the largest cloves. Look how huge this clove is. And then I'm going to be planting it as deep as it is tall. This over the next week or so. And in 9 months, so in June of next year, at least in North Texas, is when I would go and see if it's ready. Follow along if you guys want to learn to stay, or learn to grow. Stay drying. It's okay, Dawn. You guys have plenty of other things to be thankful for, like the fact that you never have to stop growing tomatoes. Which, by the way, what is the timeline of it? Like, what is the lifespan of a tomato? I hear you can grow them year round, so will it really survive all year? Or does it like die after 9 months? Yeah. Ugh, I need to do this outside. There's like a lot of little fibrous things that I think is irritating. I'm gonna wrap up in the next 5 minutes here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and for bringing out the largest bulbs that I'm gonna be planting in the next week. Dawn, you're saying tomatoes are started before winter and can stop in the spring, but the plants keep going. Oh, as in the plants will continue to live but stop producing fruit? Stop in the spring, but interesting. That is amazing. Oh, I see. They only bloom in the winter. Oh, that is so interesting, Dawn. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I see. Oh, awesome. Very cool. That's very cool. Hello, everyone. We just finished up our garlics here. But I think I'm gonna try and do a video about it. So if you guys didn't catch the whole story here, I'll try to do a video on it, a short in 1 minute summary. It's too hot in Florida. Okay, yeah, Dawn. So you guys have the same problem that we have in North Texas, which is you have 2 seasons, the spring and then the fall. Okay. Yeah, they don't like our sun either, especially not the big ones. The big ones we can grow in June. They'll ripen in June. But as soon as July hits, the only thing that grows is cherry tomatoes. And Jackie, I think you were just learning this the other time too. So what I've learned is that large tomato varieties, we start in Texas in the spring, but because of fall's shorter days and because of the really hot summers, there's just not enough time left beyond summer to grow any more large variety tomatoes. It's just a lot more challenging. I guess people probably have done it before, but I just hear in general it's a lot more challenging. Ah, yes. Yeah, it's climate change, right, Dawn? Yeah. I guess that's where we can try to create canopies, right? I don't know. I think as a farmer, maybe it's a little bit different, but the permaculturists always say you build your canopies to try to protect the earth and the ground, the ones that don't need as much sun. Yeah, and that to me also translates as densely planting as well, to some extent. So you'll have your different layers, your shrub layers, your tree canopy layers, and then the ones that grow along the ground, like your strawberries. Oh, canopy growing is a good technique, but it's, yes, yep, yeah, Dawn. Yep. We will adapt, and then hopefully we'll also get more people growing, more people who will care about the climate change and be way we consume and or even throw things away. You're back, Jackie. Okay, cool. I'm gonna be wrapping up now. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'm gonna do a short on this garlic. So in a 1 minute summary, I'm gonna talk about growing garlic or what you need to prepare for. Sun grows the plants, but if it burns them up, yeah, yep. As soon as that leaf starts to burn, it's like it can't work as a solar panel anymore for the plant. It's basically destroyed. Yep. I learned that, and I learn it often because I will transplant things, and sometimes the unintended effect will be I'll sunburn it because I introduced the plant too quickly to the new sunny environment. And yep, it just gets burned to a crisp. And then the plant just kind of struggles from there on out, sometimes making it, sometimes not. Yeah, it is. Everyone, have a lovely weekend. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Hope you guys learned something. I'm also going to be doing a short on this as well. I've done that to a sun. Yep, you like sunburn it. Succulents especially because it's usually indoors and you put it outside, it's like burned. Oh, poor thing. It's like getting a sunburn, but for a plant. Everyone take care. Have a lovely weekend. I'm going to do a short on this as well, hopefully to reach others in case they're interested in growing. Take care and be well.